What animal does that look like? My hand. An eagle's claw. You try and catch like that instead of having your hand like that.
Breaking new ground in Texas. The first ever All-Stars visit to the Lone Star State, and the players were only too happy to coach local children the finer skills of the game. A big day for Austin, a big day for North America.
Well, we're delighted with today. It's absolutely fantastic to have the All-Star hurlers out here, and we have nearly 30 Texas children playing hurling here today, so it's a wonderful event, really is.
Are you watching? Are you watching, everyone? So me, John. Throw from your hip, throw underarm from your hip, and just catch like that.
Okay. It's great fun, yeah. It's the Celtic Cowboys put on a really good setup here in Austin. Really good fun. The number of, I say, even native kids will say to us, and even the kind of Americans with Irish dads or mums or something like that. It's great. The interest they have is great, and I was pretty surprised. There was a little girl that never played the game before, and by the end of it, she was nearly better than me. So it's a really lovely experience, and like the All-Star trip is always a great fun and a great privilege to be on. It's kind of ingrained in all of us that we have this inner belief that hurling is the best game. I don't know if too many footballers agree with us, but we have this kind of ingrained belief that hurling is a fantastic game, and we love to be able to show it to new people. And when we do show it to new people, the enthusiasm is clear and evident. So it's always cool to come over and meet guys like Pat Doag and all the guys in the Celtic Cowboys. It's always a pleasure to come over to meet these guys.
It's a good chance to learn more about the sport of hurling. It's very cool to meet them and learn more skills that maybe you haven't learned before.
It's been really cool because we've been in Texas for so long, and then it's great to have like Irish people here. Just reminds us of home.
They taught me how to hand pass and how to block, and I learned how to catch the ball and hit it out like more. It was easier for me today.
It gives us validity in what we're doing. We're working hard across the country on the game of hurling and Gaelic games in general, and to see players of this calibre even just goofing around with the ball, they're extraordinary athletes, and it really will help the growth of hurling across the United States.
It'll inspire these kids?
Absolutely. I think this is the start of something big here. Everything is bigger in Texas, right? So today is the acorn that will grow into a hurling community here in Texas.
On to game day, hosted by the Celtic Cowboys at the St Edward's University in Austin. A large crowd from the growing GAA community in Texas gathered to see the game, which was started by the Mayor of Austin.
What was that experience like, throwing the ball in there?
It was pretty exciting. It was good to get that close. A little scary. I wasn't sure how it was going to actually play out, but it was fun.
There was actually a stick broken in the middle of that.
I saw that. It was it added to the excitement.
The All-Stars really did put on an exhibition to keep the crowd well entertained. There were lots of goals and goalkeepers, letting in a few more than usual.
I think you let in about 9 goals there, but that looked like a bit of fun.
Yeah, I lost count there after a while. Yeah, look, it was a good bit of fun. It was a nice show as well. Delighted to be here, so it was a good crack. You probably know how difficult it is for clubs out here to survive with numbers and stuff like that. So it's good to come out and give them a bit of support and obviously some publicity as well.
What do you think about the show that they put on here today, the Celtic Cowboys?
Yeah, geez, brilliant. Great couple of days and another few days left, so we'll enjoy it. But they're really looking after us.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. It's been really good from Thursday night all the way through, and in particular, definitely like to thank the players and Egan and the entire Croke Park staff and the NACB. It's been just the sense of community all weekend, and the support and the easygoingness of the players in particular for their time and their energy. But they were just so friendly and helping out at the kids camp yesterday and today, putting on that exhibition and hanging around afterwards after playing the game as well. Even when it was a bit chilly, they were still so courteous of their time, which we really appreciate here. And I think everyone had a thoroughly enjoyable day, and we've still got a little bit to go tonight, but yeah, it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful.
You know, the likes of Pat and these boys, I mean, they're absolutely hurling mad, and it's a dream come true for them, so you've seen that. What has been the most interesting part for you as an American, looking at how they've embraced this?
It is almost like kids at Christmas, especially when that Liam McCarthy trophy was making its rounds and whatnot. But yeah, just absolute joy in their eye. It was pretty funny.
It was great seeing it in person. I've seen it in person at the Nationals, but seeing it by the pros, as you will, was fantastic. They were fast and they were fun. They had a little bit of fun on the field, joking with each other, knocking each other around. But it was really cool to see in person and just kind of experience the excitement that goes with that. It's great to see it with people but it's nice to see it for the people that do it all the time.
As hurling mad people, it must have been a great time for you. Dream come true.
It is, yeah. It's great to have the guys here, and it's great to see them enjoying themselves. We all know the effort that they put in back home, so it's nice for them to cut loose for the weekend, and great that they took time out of that to put on a display for us as well.
And then you put on your display, got to play on the same pitch as the All-Stars?
Yeah, it's great. Lovely pitch. Take a look around. It's a fantastic atmosphere. There's not a lot of grass in Texas, so to get to play on a pitch like this is a big privilege.
Yeah, and Austin is a real sports city. They like to embrace new sports, and this is new territory for hurling.
Well, it's two things. It's a new territory. This is a town that likes sports. This is a big University of Texas football, baseball, basketball town. But we also have a growing Irish community. We have a great Consul General here in town in Adrian, and it's a growing community, and it's good for the people here in Austin to see the sport.
Do you think the All-Stars coming here will help that? Will help boost things?
I think so. It adds focus and it adds excitement and interest. Not too many people here know about hurling. The CNN listed all the sports that you absolutely have to see live, and not too many people know that ranked number 2 after the Olympics but before the World Cup was hurling. So it's great to have the teams here. Although I had thought they were going to play our local team, and I think our local team's a little relieved to see that the All-Stars are playing each other.
Is there any way, as a Galway man, you can explain what this has meant to you to see the hurlers come to this little part of the world where they've never been before?
It makes me so proud, It's, there is hurling, there's sport here, there's hurling here, there's GA here. Everybody knows that now, and having the Galway lads here was very special for us, right? So we went just back there a few minutes ago to take a few pictures and have a few words, which we will have more of tonight. So it was great overall.
Did you ever think when you got involved with the Celtic Cowboys that you'd be standing here after watching the All-Stars play hurling for the first time in Texas?
To be fair, when I started, I had no idea what hurling was. But once I learned about it, and we'd go to the local pubs and watch it and whatnot. I was like, I can't wait to see this in person. So, like I said, going to nationals and everything, it was great to see it there. But to see the pros do it, it's a whole nother animal, and it's very exciting. And I'm really glad we were able to make it happen. I'm glad that the weather held up for us to make that happen, and I'm really, really appreciative that they took the time to come out here and show us what they have to offer.
And a quick word about the main people who helped organise this.
Well, the main man behind this is Mr. Patrick Doab, right? He's a superstar of GA in the US, right? I think he does so much work, right? And he does all the organising. He's a leader, right? And I think that's what you need, right? To drive a fledgling club. From 3 years ago, we hadn't a ladies team. They competed in junior finals at NACB this year. And this is his brainchild, so his idea has made this all possible. So it's great.
The growth of the games in Texas over the last couple of years. Obviously, we've had yourself here covering some of the games, but it's been great to see it. All Stars just is unreal, really. It's surreal that they were here for a couple of days, and they on the grounds of St. Ed's here today on a beautiful, pristine pitch. At the end of the day, we got to see the best game in the world played, as I said, by the best players in the world, right? But no, it's been phenomenal.
And just finally, will there be a legacy? What do you think when 10 years time we'll look back that these All-Stars did for hurling in Texas?
Well, first of all, I will have the memories, right, of them in here, and a memory of an excellent occasion, right? It'll be a kickstart for sure, right? It's up to us now, the folks who are here, to make the best of that, right? So we have the ignition, we have the kickstart. We now have to drive on and grow hurling in Texas.
Yeah, well, it definitely intrigued a lot of people. We did a lot of media coverage, and I'm sure there's been a lot of coverage that we get after the games. There was a lot of folks here today that didn't even know what hurling was. We had to do a little bit of a explanation at half time. I mean, it was simple enough, but at the same time, at least they're aware of it now. We had 24 kids yesterday at the skills camp, and today at half time there was probably 20-25 kids out there between the games and those doing the little skills, and you know, they're going to be talking about that at school or over the Christmas, and we've been inundated with requests for hurleys and slitters and all that sort of stuff. So we're hoping that we can build a momentum, not just here in Austin now, but in the rest of Texas, for hurling and for the youth side of stuff, and across the Southwest Division in particular. So we're hopeful on that, yeah, for sure.
Just the last thing, you mentioned the Southwest Division. I mean, you had the convention here, the North American Convention. It strikes me that this area is really on the map now in GAA terms, where it maybe wasn't even 5 years ago.
Yeah, certainly. I think everyone knows that they know about the Celtic Cowboys and they know about Austin, and they know that it's a fairly strong GAA stronghold here, and obviously the support of the other GAA clubs in the development of the Texas League has been phenomenal, and it's great to see the support in from likes of Jason Ryan in there today now, and Tracy Rivera in supporting us the weekend, and of course you had a few more folks from all around the NACB here to support, but definitely we're putting Austin and the GAA here on the map for sure.